everybody, this is Mateo, and we have to fight the strong man on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. So for this battle with my current party, and the party that I'm guessing you're going to have with your second run through the dungeon, have Sid attack the twins. Porum can do her whole curing thing, cast Holy if necessary, cast Float if you haven't already. That should be first thing, so you can dodge his attacks like Earthquake and Quake. I think one of those is instant kill, or he has an instant kill attack, which is annoying to say the least. Cecil can attack, and hopefully you can get the Holy off. Palom can do Flare, which unfortunately it won't be as strong because I'm guessing he has a lower intelligence stat or something like that, but it'll still do quite a bit. And, oh, well then, never mind. Way to prove me wrong, sir. And Yang can do the power ability. When he finishes, or the focus ability or whatever it's called, but when he finishes this trial and gets his new ability, it is pretty good for boss battles at least. I really don't suggest it for just random battles because it takes forever, and by the time that you get it, the enemies would have been dead by then. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. Since Yang only has one claw, I suggest using power or double or whatever it's called. Or focus. I forget what it's called exactly. But yeah, that's basically it for this guy. Something casted slow petrification on Porum, but we should be fine. Just so much damage. He doesn't have that much HP, like I think around 80,000 I'm guessing. Not a whole lot compared to others. We really did fight like some of the most difficult ones already. Oh, Crush, that's the instant death attack, and it hit. So that can't be blocked by Float, but all of his other attacks can, so oh well. Now what was I getting into after that? Yeah, we really did fight the most difficult lunar bosses. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are, but they really aren't that difficult. What's that? Oh yeah, Edwards is easy. Sid's is easy. The twins are pretty easy. Yeah. Yeah, we went and fought the most difficult ones first. That's great. Oh well, I guess we got all the difficult stuff out of the way then, huh? So yeah, as we constantly repeat what we're doing, actually he's dead, never mind. Yay, that only took 3 minutes. Finally a shorter boss battle. Boom, dead, done. He only has a foot left and now that's gone too. And we get Grimoire LT. Yay, he's gone, and so are all of his monks. Okay, and we got the Discipline Armlet, which when equipped, it will increase his stats a bit, and give him the Deadly ability, which is like his focus or power or whatever, but instead of multiplying damage by 2, it'll multiply damage by 3. It's almost guaranteed at 9,999. So it is incredibly powerful, and gives quite a bit of increase to his stats as well, so it's very good. It just makes Yang as strong in power as pretty much everybody else. I mean, Cecil has a chance to hit over 10,000, but that's only a chance. As long as you're willing to put a little time and keep Yang alive, then you'll be fine, and you'll be able to pull it off. But anyways, we have some new enemies, like that floor where we saw the 2 mages who were complaining about their spells not working. We had 2 warriors in this floor saying that their attacks weren't working, and we have the Golden Flam, which is an upgraded version of the Flams. Hit it with spells. I think it's weak to Holy, actually, or that might be the other version that we'll see in like 2 seconds. But yeah, seeing as how not much damage will be done otherwise, we're just going to have Yang use Deadly. But I think Flare should actually be able to take him out. But then there's also one more version of the Flan that we can find on this floor. The Deadly takes a little bit, but when the boss battles are taking like 3-4 minutes, it really doesn't matter. You can spend the other 20 seconds having him charge up to do 9,000 damage. Oh, these things are strong against physical hits, and yet he still did 6,000. That is powerful. And then the other version are the Dust Mooses. And these guys are definitely the ones that are weak to Holy. So hit them with Holy. And the other ones are versions that we've already seen. They'll die in a fire auger. They'll die in a fire. Oh, yeah, just use fire to get rid of the weak ones. Okay then. It seems like the Dust Moose and the Golden Flan don't have perfect defense like the other ones. I mean, everybody's doing like at least 500, and then there goes Yang and does 6,000 still. So yeah, it's pretty extremely powerful. It's very helpful for situations like this or boss battles. And this is like a cavern floor, as you can tell by the background right now. And it's a little loop-de-loop thing. I don't even know. See, he did over 9,000 to that thing. It's over 9,000! Yes, yes. Thank you. I've never even watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm just on the internet too much. And we got an elixir, which is nice. And there's a church just there, but oh well. On those floors with the gold treasure chest, and that's the only thing there, and it's on the lunar subterranean floor, you'll find a guy like this, as well as 2 other enemies that I don't show until later. This is Catoblip, who can confuse one of your teammates, but is otherwise not that difficult. He most likely won't be able to do much other than confuse a teammate. That did a lot. I'm a bit overdoing the deadly, but whatever. It takes... This flare should kill it, actually, I think. And then the game will prove me wrong yet again, at every single chance it gets. Okay, no, I was right that time, so ha. See, I almost want to say Sid. Yang didn't do a thing that time. Alright, no, not Catoblipass. Why did I even move? And the... Okay, see, that's the treasure chest we got earlier. Now then, we have Sid's Trial. Basically, you automatically get in the airship, and for whatever reason, somebody's on your airship. Yes, I can fly this airship. It's my airship. Airship. How many times can I say airship? I know everything about maneuvering airships. And we have to get there in a certain time limit. And basically what you want to do for this trial, it's really easy. Just fly around and get that person to that place in a very quick time. Now, what am I doing? That was the Mysidian Islands right there. Or the islands around the city. I don't think that the world wraps around in this. You just start going on endlessly. Okay, so here's an island here. You start somewhere near Mysidia. That's where Mount Ordeals should be. Yeah, we can do this. So, go ahead, land, and bring them into the town. And... yes, they are. And then somebody else from the town... starving! Somebody else from the town will join in, and we have to go to a different town in a certain time limit. And the time limits get shorter and shorter. This time we have to go to, I believe it was Troya in 60 seconds, and this is the point where I learned that the world doesn't wrap around. By now we should have seen other continents, I believe. I don't know, maybe I'm just not paying attention. But yeah. So there's Baron. Troy is in the northwest corner. So there's the rivers. Just use landmarks that you should have picked up by now traveling across the overworld in the main game. Luckily, Troy has that patch of grass right next to the town, unlike a certain town that we have to go to later on. And the better you do at getting the people in time, the better reward you'll get at the end. Like many other trial. So now we have to get to, I believe, Fabul in 40 seconds. But that should be easy. It's pretty much directly east of here. But use landmarks that you picked up from early on in the game, like the desert, that little part right there, the islands near Mysidia, the river near Troya, and whatnot, the Mount Ordeals. Those are just examples of reference points that I use. Don't land on the castle. Now I'll drop them off here, and they always use different excuses. Like they say, I need help because my daughter's wedding is starting, but then he'll say like, okay, thank you, my oven's running still and the house could blow up. Oh, well, I thought you had a wedding. No, my oven. And then he'll leave, and Sid questions it, but he never really complains. Now, is this the guy in Kaipo? Yes, it's the guy in Kaipo. And unfortunately, we can't land the airship in the desert. So we have to go all the way over here, land the airship, and walk over there in 10 seconds. This is probably the most difficult one to get to. But we made it. Okay. Well then, see ya. He didn't even have a different excuse, he just asked a question. Okay, Agard. You guys are finally going to figure out where Agard is, like 20 parts later. Awesome. Let's do this. No, I didn't mean to go into the town. God, why do they have to spawn me to the left of the town, and then I have to go right to get it? Don't do it again! They spawned me to the left of the town, knowing that I have to go right to go to my airship, and I'm going to accidentally go into Kaipo multiple times, wasting a couple precious seconds, as well as make myself look like an idiot. They had this plan from the start, like 5-10 years before I started Let's Playing. Okay, there's Baron, and Agard is directly south. There isn't a giant hole in the mountains, though, but oh well. There's Agard, NE01. I still say that Kaipo is the most difficult one to get to, especially if you don't know what to do. Now then. That looks to be the end of it finally. So, uh-oh. The sky's turning yellow. It's Zeus! No. In case you couldn't tell, I've been playing quite a bit of God of War. Playing the second one right now. Thinking of what to do with my capture card, because this one is almost over, and I know that's what I'm doing after this one, but I don't know, like, if anything for the side. Probably not, because I have homework to do. But like, what after Pokemon Yellow? I really want to do something with the capture card, but I don't know what yet. Did I just say? I accidentally said what my next Let's Play was. Ah, well. You people should know anyways if you watch the 8-Bit Summer roster that I put together for Master Explouder after his broke on him somehow. So you should have known that I'm doing Pokemon Yellow next. So yeah. Well then. This is Lunar Ramu again, not that difficult, has pretty low HP. I mean, you have Yang, who is now dead, but he has the deadly skill, which would be 9,999, so there goes like a fifth or a sixth of his health. He doesn't have that little, he has like 8,000 or so. But still, Flare, which does almost always 9,999, Cecil, who can do like 6,000 or 10,000, depending. Palom could do around 7,000 if she actually attacked, or if she could heal. And Sid is technically useless right now, unfortunately. I think it's because Lunar Ramu might resist lightning, and the hammer that he has is lightning elemental, I believe. When he sticks his staff up, that means something. And, whenever you attack him, he will counterattack with Blitz, which isn't that bad. Unless it's just timed wrong and you hit a person that's near dead. Actually, it is pretty bad. Well, Yang does have one of the low defenses. Actually, yeah, it's pretty bad. So, Thundaga isn't that bad, though. And, you know, I just realized that Palom is dead. Not bad. But I just realized that maybe Ramu is kind of difficult. And there's lightning, the spell that he does with his cane up, and that wasn't even that bad. He'd be better off just continuously casting Pandaga and countering with Blitz. But oh well. Now what was I going to say? Oh yeah. That pretty much all of the summons have like multiple sprites. And you know how in RPGs like this, the sprites like never move unless they're dying and stuff, but these guys actually have multiple sprites. Like you have Ramu holding his cane up, Ifrit going into Super Saiyan Fire mode. So many Dragon Ball Z references, and yet I've never watched Dragon Ball Z. You have Lunar Titan holding his arm up and flexing his muscles. The dragon turning into mist. Bahamut opening his wings and roaring. Leviathan like turns around and is roaring. Asura's face rotates, which is freaky. And Chocobo, who runs in kits, if you remember from the beginning of the game. There isn't a lunar Chocobo, although that would be amusing. Oh well, there should have been a lunar Chocobo. And the final boss is really lunar Chocobo. Oh my god, that would be amazing. You know what? No, I think Sid's... No. He gets a fire hammer. I was going to say I thought Sid's elemental hammer was a fire hammer, but no, he gets a fire hammer for whatever reason. I mean, you'd think that getting a weapon from Ramu would be lightning elemental. That's the prize you get for getting a really good... Basically, getting every single person in time. I don't know what you get otherwise. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we finished 1.5 trials basically in this video. Beat some more monsters. Just try it out. Yeah, Thor's hammer, that's lightning. Now we got the fiery hammer. And with that, we're going to use a cottage, save up, and do more random stuff to complete the game next time. See you then.